Hey everybody, it's noon. It is Wednesday. That means it's straight talk. So, I'm gonna fix my camera a little. It looks a little wiggly. So it's Wednesday and it's the holiday season, officially the holiday season. Thanksgiving, hopefully your Thanksgiving was great. And now we're coming into, Christmas and Hanukkah and all the great holidays. I love New Year's Eve. New Year's is great. It's probably my favorite holiday besides Christmas. But you know, it's interesting because I noticed that I have been in a such a funk this last week. And I don't know, I've talked to a lot of people and a lot of people are in a funk. And I am usually somebody who loves the holiday season. I love decorating. I love Christmas trees. I love buying presents. I love giving presents. I love getting presents. I love the holidays. Lots of people are not like that. Some people find the holidays a huge struggle. You know, you are missing people like my dad. I lost my dad in March. You're missing people that it's the first holiday without them and all of that. And I'll be honest with you, like I haven't really felt like really sad. You know, like I'm not sitting around like crying, missing my dad. But I'll tell you, there is this like just funkiness. Love you too, Moto. My friend Anne's on. There's this funkiness in the air. Like I just notice like, I feel grumbly and I'm like kind of dissatisfied and I'm just in this rut. And I have a couple of different friends that, a lot of friends actually, that have been saying, oh, I'm in a rut, or I just hate the holidays, or I'm just feeling funky, or, you know, whatever it is. And one of my really great friends, really, I kind of have a girl crush on her. Her name is Mandy. Got on live this morning, did this really amazing Brave Live. And she's somebody who is struggling with weight loss and she is just not motivated to lose weight. And I thought it was so amazing how vulnerable she was. And I have been in the same position. Like I am just holding tight at 85. Holding tight. I'm gaining and losing the same 5 pounds. And I have you know, been doing my nutrition for about 2 years and I feel amazing. And that's part of the problem. And I've talked about that. It's part of the problem because I feel great. I can fit into smaller sizes. I have much less pain. I can have my hip surgery after the first of the year like I want to. And so like this whole new world has opened up to me because I've lost 85 pounds. And I just noticed like I'm just like stuck there though. Like I have 85 more pounds to lose. I want to be under 200 in the summer. And I keep wanting to be like, I wanted to really be at that goal by the end of the year. And I haven't been motivated to do it. And I just haven't been inspired. And it's interesting. I was talking to my coach this morning. And there's 2 things that, you know, like just talking about this like whole funk. Like how do you like get something done that you're committed to? How do you alter the mood that you're in? How do you like get out of a funk or a rut or a place where you're just not motivated? And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, you are not going to like the answer. The answer sucks. There's no magic bullet. There's no secret sauce. There's no Prince and Charming on a white horse coming to save you. You have to get your ass in the game. That's it. On the field, playing, doing, trying, failing, trying again, failing, trying something new, failing, trying something different, failing, just going back and back and back and practicing, building your muscle, getting disciplined. It literally is an act of sheer will to start something, to be disciplined, and then setting up a system to hold yourself accountable. You know, and I have been really looking at like, it's not that my program isn't working. I'm not working my program. You know, I feel great because I'm putting great nutrition in my body, but I'm not managing the extra stuff that I shouldn't be having, the carbs, that kind of thing. I'm not overeating a ton. That's why I'm not gaining weight back. I didn't eat tons at Thanksgiving. I'm just having an extra glass of wine here or a Kit Kat there, or, you know, like I'm succumbing to my feelings a little bit. I have a definite food addiction. And for me, what I distinguished today when I was talking to my talking to my coach, and also when I heard my friend Mandy on the live, is that literally it is deciding that the thing that you want is more important than the thing that you want in the moment. So I need to, I had a particular vision for losing 100 pounds, and I'm not quite there yet. I'm at 85, but I had a vision. I was motivated. I was excited about that. But what has happened is it's gotten so, mundane and routine. So I moved into all these great routines, and I'm eating more healthy, and I'm more active, and I have less pain, and all of that. And all of these things are great. And I've gotten into this set of routines now for the last 18 to 20 months, about 20 months, that now I've fallen asleep at the wheel again in my life. What the F? That's what happens. You fall asleep at the wheel of your life. And it's like, that's the thing about it, is you get into routines, and just because they're healthier routines doesn't mean that you're not going to fall asleep at the wheel of your life. And I think that that's more than anything what happens is you have to wake up. The first step to getting out of a rut, the first step to getting out of a funk, the first step to changing something in your life is to wake the F up. That's what you have to do. And you have to go, you know what? Stop. I'm not going to do this behavior anymore. I need to reevaluate where I am. All of losing 100 pounds and getting under 300 for the first time, all of that stuff was very exciting for me. I was very excited about it. Well, you know what? I'm not that excited about it anymore because I've already done it. I'm over it. And when I look at being under 200 pounds, that's exciting. I haven't been under 200 pounds since I was 12. But to be honest with you, I feel pretty badass right now. Now, I have to keep remembering that 85 pounds ago, I had no idea how great I'd feel now. And just like that, 85 pounds from now, when I'm under 200 pounds by a good 20 pounds, I'm going to have it's going to be unbelievable. There are going to be things possible in my life when I weigh 170 pounds that are not possible right now, that I can't even fathom. And that's the hard part. When you're in a rut and you're in a routine and you're just kind of going through your life asleep at the wheel, it takes concerted, direct, intentional effort for you to go, oh, stop. I am unwilling to live like this, even if how you're living is great. Some of you have great lives. I have a great life. I have an amazing husband. I have great kids. I have a great house. I have a good job. I work for myself, so I have a great boss. Sometimes not so much. All of those things in my life are great. I feel better than I ever have, even when I was in my 20s, and I'm 50 years old. But there's still something that for me has been not easily attained, and I've just paused it and fallen asleep a little bit. So I just want to challenge you guys this week. What have you fallen asleep at? Stop and wake up in your life and go, what am I tolerating? What routines? There are a lot of great routines that I have in my life, but one of the things is that I need to stop and reincorporate some better routines. I probably need to start exercising now that I've lost so much weight. We'll see how that goes. I am going to need to start doing that. I'm going to need to start exercising. I'm going to need to start pushing myself to a new hard. My husband heard this somewhere. He didn't write it or make it up, although he's a very smart guy. He said, everything in life is about finding your new hard. So you need to do something until it's not hard anymore. And then you need to find your new hard. That's how we keep growing and expanding and getting better and keep getting our goals rather than falling asleep at the wheel. And so if you're looking around and there's nothing that's really hard in your life, you're probably not up to much. So what you have to do is when something's hard, you need to lean into it. You need to lean into that hardness. And I think that what happened for me when I hit that 85-pound loss is I went to the next level of hard, and instead of leaning in, I sat back a little, started crossing my arms going, well, this is real comfortable. It's real comfortable here, right? And then I just took a nap for a few months. And it's been great, and I've still been managing what I'm eating, and I haven't gained weight. However, I am not living up to my potential because I paused, and I took a nap, and I fell asleep at the wheel of my life. And this is what it is to be human, right? We all do this. We all do this. We want things, and we go for them for a while, and then that hard comes up, and instead of leaning into it and pushing past it, we back up and we go, well, this is comfortable enough right now. And sometimes we don't even, maybe you're standing in front of the precipice of the first 85 pounds and you're standing there going, oh, I do not want to do this. And so what you do is you say you do, and you talk like you do, and you do all of that, but all of your activities are about self-sabotaging yourself, about sabotaging yourself, doing things that aren't healthy, eating food that isn't good for you. All of that shows you that you're actually not committed to doing that thing you said you were. So you just need to wake up. So if you're feeling like you're in a rut, if you're overwhelmed because of the holidays, if you're in a funk, here's what you need to do. You need to take a half hour out of your day, whether it be today or tomorrow, and you need to reevaluate. You need to go, okay, listen, what is the condition of my life right now? Am I happy? Are things good? Am I satisfied? Because here's the thing I'm going to tell you right now is I am back 100% on my Isagenix program, and it is not going to make me happy for a couple days, because you know what is going to make me happy is really, really, really eating a Kit Kat. That is what I think is going to make me happy, but it's not, because short-term happiness is not what I'm after. I'm after long-term health, long-term happiness. So what you need to do in that situation, just like me, reevaluate. Maybe that goal that you had originally has expired. Maybe the thing that was exciting to you and motivated you, like getting under 300 pounds and fitting into LuLaRoe leggings and all of the things I couldn't do before, I've done all those now. And you know what I didn't ever do? I didn't ever replace those things, those goals, with something new. So my goal, my vision kind of expired. And I'm not motivated or inspired anymore. Now, let me say one thing about that is a vision board and being inspired is great. But again, going back to the first thing that I said, there's no secret sauce. What it takes to get a goal and to get it done is sheer will and discipline. And it takes failing and practicing. It takes falling off the horse. I think that's a good visual. Like if you're trying to learn how to ride a horse, you may fall off it. You may fall off it 25 times, but you need to get up back on it 26. And that's the difference between succeeding and failing, is you get up on that horse one more time than you fall off. And part of what I think as human beings we want to do is we want to surpass, just pass up all that hard work. All those 25 times where you fell off the horse, you want to skip over those and just get on the horse and ride it. That isn't how life freaking works. How life works is you figure out something you want, and then you keep getting back on that horse. Every time you fall off and fail, you keep getting back on. Now, there are some things that you can do to succeed and to make it easier. You can make sure you have a good saddle. You can make sure you're wearing good shoes. You can make sure you're wearing good riding pants, good riding clothes, and you have a good teacher. All of those things are important. So I'm not saying that you have to do it alone, but I am saying that if you have a goal in your life and you're walking through your life asleep to it right now, and you're not paying attention to what you're causing and what you're creating and what you're going for, then I'm not sure how valuable or how happy you actually can be, because life is about expanding yourself. And if you're not growing, if you're not awake to what you want in life, if you're not awake to all of the areas that you're pushing towards, leaning into that hard, I'm not sure what gives your life value. Yes, there's faith, there's family, there's love, there's all of those things. But I believe that there is a piece of us inside us that yearns for more, to be more, to grow, to make a difference for others. And if you're not leaning into that next hard, probably you're not going to be able to accomplish that. So I am challenging you this week. Wake up in your life. What is it that you want? The New Year's just around the corner. We literally have, what is the date today? The 29th. One more day of November, and then it's December 1st. It's literally 32 days until the new year. The new year's a great time to create something. Now, I'm telling you, don't wait until the new year. Don't wait until January 1 to start something, or January 2. Don't wait until then. I'm telling you right now that my goal is I'm going to lose 7 pounds before I go on vacation, which is in 3 weeks. Totally going to do that. I'm going to stick to my program. I'm going to be 100% tracking, doing what I need to do, and getting my integrity in so that I'm not asleep at the wheel of my life. So that's your challenge this week. Wake up. What's your goal? Share them below. Share what your goal is. What are you going to take on for the next month? It may not be weight loss. It might be finding a job. Maybe you've been unemployed and you're getting frustrated because you're interviewing for jobs and you're just not getting anything. And you know what? Try something new. Don't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. If what you're doing isn't working, try something different, like exercising. Good example. That is something that I'm going to need to take on, and I'm going to have to lean into that new hard. So what's the new hard you need to lean into to make your dreams come true? I'd love to hear more about it. PM me if you're shy. Otherwise, share it below and make your week amazing and get awake. It's time for you to wake up and stop being asleep at the wheel of your life. Make it an amazing week.